feel like I just almost had a mini breakdown because I have been trying to figure out what was wrong with my camera for like the past hour. I sat down to film at 5:54. It is now 6:40. I didn't realize that I turned autofocus tracking off and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't in focus, and then it just like clicked. Oh shit, you turned off tracking. I was going through it for a second. I almost started crying, but I was like, no, you're gonna figure it out right when you start crying, and then you're gonna have a red face and you're not gonna be able to film for like 15 minutes. So I didn't cry. I almost gave up, but we recovered. So today I want to do a look with Karen's collection. I filmed a look on Wednesday night, and it's the look that everybody was doing, and I originally was like, I'm not gonna film this look, and then when it came down to filming, that teal color just caught my eye so hardcore that I was like, boop, and I put it on my eye, and then I instantly regretted it. Not that I didn't love how that look came out, I just wanted to do a different look because like I said before, I felt like everybody was doing that same look. I'm sure that everybody has like a different technique on how they do stuff, but I just wanted to put out this video first with like a different look before we put out that same vibe that I feel like I've just seen like a bajillion videos. And again, not that it's not a fire ass look, I just want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Also, look at this guy. This guy came to join the party. So my face has actually been doing really good, side note. But like I said, I had a shoot today. Actually, did I say that? I don't know if I said that or not. I might have said it in the vlog. Hey vlog camera. But yeah, I had a shoot today, so I've already taken off my makeup. I've been off since like 7 o'clock in the morning, so I'm a little tired, but I really wanted to film. So, and then I was saying to the vlog, maybe it was the new Maybelline foundation that broke me out, or maybe Aunt Flo's just on her way because I feel like this area is just like hormonal, so I don't know, but I am extra hot. We haven't even started filming yet. Why, camera? So let's go ahead and jump into it. I want to play some Housewives. I feel like I've been talking all day. I feel like my voice hurts. So we're gonna just go ahead and run it through a voiceover this time. So we're not here for 45 minutes, even though I know you guys like it because you tell me all the time. Also, before we jump in, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the love that you guys showed me on my last video. I didn't realize that you guys liked unboxings that much. Like, so many of you were like so into it. You're like, these are my favorite kind of videos. I thought that you guys like to see it in the vlog, but I didn't think you liked a whole video about it, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this video. I'm gonna try the new Toofaced foundation today too. Well, it's not new, like I said. Actually, do you guys remember when I said that? That I had tried this once upon a time when it came out, but I didn't have my right shade, so I kind of just forgot about it, but hopefully one of these shades will work today. So stop talking, stop talking, stop talking. So yeah, if you guys wanna hang out with me and do some makeup, then just keep watching. Also, a reason I want to do a voiceover is because I really want to turn this fan on because I'm dying, and when I have the mic and I'm talking, I can't have the fan on because you can hear it. So I'm just like going through hot flashes right now, so I'm gonna need the fan, okay? I'm gonna need it. Alright, now that I'm done hamming it up, let's prep and prime this face. No surprise here, I'm using my Tatcha water cream to moisturize the skin, and then we are going to prime it. But when I went to go prime, I noticed that my Jouer bronzer had broke all over everything. I was super sad because I love that bronzer. But to prime the face, we are going to use this MAC primer, which is just like this little stick situation guy. I've been really into this. I like it because I feel like it keeps my makeup on a little longer. It does a really good job at smoothing my pores, and I like that I can put it on gently. Like sometimes these stick primers, I feel like you have to be a little forceful with, and you do not have to do that with this guy. Our last prep step is the lips, and I'm just going to use my Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. For foundation, we're gonna try this Born This Way Toofaced foundation. I'm using it in the shade Natural Beige and applying it with a damp beauty blender. Super duper into this foundation. This is basically my first time trying it. If you guys remember before, I said I had tried it but got the wrong shade. I feel like this is a better match to me. It may be, I can't tell if it's a little too light or a little too dark, or if it's like actually my color, but it definitely worked for this situation, and it has been the color that I've been currently using. And I've only been using this foundation since this video. It is so bomb. I don't know if you guys can tell how smooth my skin is actually looking, but in person the shit looked flawless. Okay, like I was super impressed with this foundation. I don't even remember like what I thought initially when I tried this a few years ago, like, but I don't remember being this blown away by it. Like, it looked so so good. I don't know if they like revamped the formula or what, but really into this Too Faced foundation at the moment. I feel like this is gonna be like my little go-to because I don't know, I just look super duper smooth is like the best way that I can describe this foundation. And then I'll just like stare at myself and be like, yeah, I like this. All right, going into our iluvsarahii and Dose of Colors palette, we're going to take the shade Poquito Más and we're going to place this in our crease and we're just going to start buffing this bad boy in there. I feel like I haven't done like a warm eyeshadow look in a really long time because I just have cool toned hair, but I'm just gonna say it now. I love how this look turned out. So we're just gonna work this shade into the crease until we feel like we build up, girl, I can't even talk, until I feel like I've built up the intensity to my liking. Going in with the shade, I think Loungy, I'm like trying to look like right now. Yeah, it's Loungy. I'm going to place that right above Poquito Más just to kind of help it blend a little more. Then taking my all-time favorite base, this is the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor. I'm going to place this on my lid, look up so I can get a little mark that lets me know where I need to cut my crease at. You guys know I like to do this. I feel like it helps everything look cleaner and sharper, but you definitely do not have to do this step if you don't have like eyes like mine. But if I don't do this, it just kind of gets a little messy. Then going in with the shade Wanderlust, we are going to pack this all over the lid where we applied our base. I love this shade. It was so pretty. It just went on like so effortlessly. Girl, I can't talk today. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Going back into the shade Poquito Más, we're going to kind of just close in and deepen up that outer corner of our eye. So just pack on the color and then blend it out. Taking the new Caution mascara from Hourglass, we're going to use this to prep our lashes. This mascara is so fire, but I'm not surprised because, you know, I'm obsessed with Hourglass currently. And for lashes, we're going to use this Christina lashes that I get from Amazon. I will link them in the bottom bar for you guys. And this eye look is totally good on its own, but I have just been obsessed with these Pop Beauty Flashadows. They're like liquid eyeshadows. I'm using it in the shade Naked Glitz currently. I tried it in my PR unboxing and I've been using, like, I think I've used them like 4 times already and that was like only a couple days ago, but they just look so liquidy and good and it just went so good with that Wanderlust shade. It was basically like the same color, but just gave it like more of a wet vibe and just like amped it up even more. But this is totally unnecessary. Wanderlust is just good on its own, okay? For my under eyes, since I had filler underneath my under eyes, I feel like it's super dark under there. I'm thinking about getting the filler dissolved, but for now, I'm just going to use a little bit of orange color corrector so that the darkness doesn't show through. You only need a teeny tiny amount if you're going to color correct. Don't get crazy with it, otherwise you're just gonna be there blending forever your concealer. Speaking of concealer, we're also going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I think I use it in like Nude. So into this concealer as well. It has totally replaced my Shape Tape, which is insane. But by doing the color correcting before I do my actual concealer, I find that throughout the day, I don't notice the darkness poking through. When I don't color correct, I do find like that throughout the day, I can kind of see that darkness like just coming through. So that's kind of like one side effect of the filler is if you have dark circles, it just kind of brings them out even more. So like I said, thinking about getting the filler dissolved, I'm just scared because I heard it hurts. We are going to set our life away with the Hourglass Veil Powder. This stuff is, you already know, it's the bomb, it's fire, it's life-changing. You just look so smooth after this powder. I don't know what they did. I don't know what they put in here. A little bit of fairy dust, magical goodness, but look at the difference. Can you tell? Can you tell how smooth that under eye looks? So not only do I set my under eyes with it, I set my whole face with it because that's how good it is. To bronze the cheeks, I'm going to use the Covergirl Chocoholic Contour Powder. So good, very pigmented, easy to blend. I'm really into it. It does smell really good, like chocolate, but that's not important. The important part is the blendability, and the blendability was really, really good. I'm also going to use the new Peach Blush from Covergirl as well. Super pigmented, smells so yummy, blended effortlessly, like I'm super duper. Oh my god, how many times are you gonna say super duper? Like, I'm just catching myself now, but really impressed with these two CoverGirl products. Next, taking the KKW Beauty Brightening Powder. Again, this is optional, but to me, I can't live without this step. There's not a lot of KK Beauty products that I like, but this one I feel is totally worth it. It just creates such like a seamless blend from my under eye to my blush. It brightens me and just makes everything just look flawless. So cannot live without it. Like I said, not a lot that I like, but this must have. For highlights, we are going to use this Hourglass Ambient Strobe Powders, which again, love so much. I didn't want to use Karen's highlighters in this video because I do have another look from the whole collection, and I thought maybe it would just be like a little bit of overkill, so I wanted to do something a little different for this guy, and these ambient strobe lighting powders are just so amazing. They're not super metallic-y, it just gives off like more of a natural looking glow. For my lower lashes, I like this Mega Lash Mascara, which is a waterproof, and it is a brown mascara. I like waterproof now because it doesn't transfer. Oh, we're moving quick now. We're on to the lips. So I'm gonna line my lips with, I believe this is Ruby Woo. I'm just gonna do it lightly because we're gonna go in with a bright lipstick, and I must line my lips. You guys know this. The lip we're going to use is from Karen, of course, and it is Fresa, which is strawberry. And I haven't worn like a super colorful lip in a long time, and I was so shocked by how much I love this lip. Like, I thought I was gonna like it, but the color is just so beautiful. It's like a pink red, just, I don't know, really into it. I thought it was gonna clash with my cool tone hair, but probably my favorite lip currently. Like, I'm trying to find any excuse I can to wear it. So once this lip is locked in, lock your face in with a little bit of Fix Plus, and this look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. That is it for me. I don't have anything else to tell you guys except I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.